Hey guys, welcome back. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to be sharing with you guys some more DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. You do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. I also feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. So without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get crafty!
For this first DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to make a super cute, adorable, easy little Halloween garland. Now, I am going to start with kind of these like little branchy pieces that I found at my local thrift store. I'm just going to take some zip ties and I'm going to zip tie them kind of end to end to stabilize them. The next thing I want to do is take some of this Dollar Tree deco mesh and I'm just cutting it in 12-inch pieces. And I believe I used 3 rolls of deco mesh for this project. A quick little tip that I have for you guys is to grab a cute little laundry basket, put it to the side, and throw all your mesh in there. That way the mesh isn't sticking to things that are on your craft table. Okay, so now I just took 3 of the pieces of deco mesh and I kind of burrito rolled them and then I zip tied them onto my little garland here. Okay, so the burrito roll is you just take it and you roll it up like it's a burrito or a curly Q. And the Dollar Tree deco mesh is already so tightly wound that you almost don't have to do a whole lot of rolling. And so I just kind of started in the center and worked my way out and tried to space it as closely as possible. Now I have another deco mesh project in this video, so I didn't want to use all of my deco mesh. Generally when I go to Dollar Tree, I pick up 5 rolls because 5 rolls of the Dollar Tree deco mesh will cover 1 entire wreath, or it'll do 2 garlands. So that's another little quick tip from me to you. So just continue to add mesh and you guys can go grab like a tree branch, or you can use, you know, a summer greenery piece to put these on. If you guys saw my doorway garland, I just used a piece of greenery. You can grab them at the thrift store, your local craft store, or sometimes even at Dollar Tree. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do was make some fluffy bows. I had recently popped into the Dollar Tree and I found some cute little Halloween ribbon. So I'm going to start out with this spider web ribbon. Now they don't have a whole super ton of like amazing, I mean, I guess this is actually pretty good for Dollar Tree, but you're just going to take it and loop it over on itself, the ribbon that is. And I'm making this a 14-inch long cut. So the next one I want to make about a 13-inch long cut, and I'm going to stagger my colors. So we'll go black, orange, and then the black with the pumpkins. I'm really not a super fan of spooky, but I thought that this would be super cute just to have out in the studio, or if I decide to transition my entryway table with some Halloween or whatnot. I usually don't throw Halloween out until October, to be totally honest with you, because I go full fall and then I'll transition some of my florals and whatnot into Halloween. Okay, so I'm basically going on each one of my ribbons. You just take the ribbon, loop it over on itself, trim it off, but I went 14, 13, 12, and then 11. So it's kind of staggering down, and some of them aren't completely perfect. So you're just going to pinch it in the center. Now you can slit the inside of the ribbon there, or you can just zip tie it together. I don't feel like it makes as nice of a bow. I didn't slit mine, but if you guys have seen my Olivia bow that I make, you make like a little tiny slit on either side, and that allows your ribbon to kind of balloon and puff out. So I probably needed to have worked a little bit more with that, but it's okay. It's going to be popped into a garland and we're going to put other goodies in. I'm going to take some of this pretty sparkly ribbon and I'm just going to tie my little bow on and then give it a nice good fluffing. And there you guys have that. Okay, so Dollar Tree has these oversized spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders, but I thought these orange sparkly ones were pretty darn cute. And since it's Halloween and I really didn't want to put anything too spooky on here, I just thought a spider would be super cute. So I'm going to take this orange ribbon that matches the spider because I don't really want you to see that I tied that on. So I just tied it on with the orange ribbon and you can't see that at all. And then I'm going to alternate bow, spider, bow, spider, bow, spider. So that'll give it some funness. And honestly, you guys can dig into your craft stash and really look and see what you've got. You could add pumpkins to this. You could add little bats, some little broomsticks, you know, little Dollar Tree signs, whatever you want to like throw into your garland. I've seen so many creative people make really creative garlands, and you guys can really pop anything that goes along with the color scheme and the theme into your garland, and you're good to go. And keep playing with those bows. They will improve over time. These got a little fluffy on me, but hey, you guys can also use your easy bow maker if you want to. So give your bows some nice good fluffing and continue to doll up your garland. So on the very end, I added some cute little pre-made bows that have skulls in them. They're so fun and easy to pop on. And then here is how our garland looks. Now mixed in with that fall tree over there, it's a little bit much, but if you just take the garland and move over, you know, my Christmas or my crafting studio gets a little crazy around this time of year, and it's going to get even crazier next week when I begin to pull out some of my Christmas. I said it, you guys, Christmas is on its way. Hey, we have a lot of crafting to do. We've done a lot for fall and Halloween, so if you guys need inspiration, pop back on some of my videos and definitely catch up on that. But I think this is a super adorable garland, great and fun and fabulous, especially if you have kiddos. They really like to, you know, go full out for Halloween. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm just going to take one of my summer garden planters, and you can even see it has like a little chip on it. My idea was to grab some black spray paint and make kind of a cute little cauldron. Okay, so it's definitely not exactly a cauldron shape, but hey, we can use what we have fun with it, and go for it. So I'm just coating it with a nice black coating of spray paint, and then I'm going to pop this little foam piece on the inside of it, and then I'm going to take one of the Dollar Tree tins, and I'm going to hot glue the tin to the inside of this because I don't really want to have to stuff the whole cauldron, but you guys could use paper bags or whatever you need to kind of stuff it. These are just supplies that I already have in my craft stash. And then I'm going to take some of these fun little snowballs, and these came in a 2-pack, I believe, at Dollar Tree last year during Christmas, and I stocked up on them, and then I ended up using them all for Halloween. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out for some little snowballs. But basically what I want to do is kind of make like little puffy, boofy kind of garlandy things. Now I know that you can't spray paint foam, so I had thought about hand painting it and making it look kind of green and gurgly and gargling, but I decided to go against that idea. I just decided to pop these all in here. So just keep hot gluing them as you go. You could paint them if you want to purple or green or something really cool and Halloweeny. I'm going to end up using Halloweeny. Anyway, I'm going to end up using some kind of really pretty green tulle, and I'm going to pop that in between the little spaces. And I'm also using this glitter vase filler. I found this at Dollar Tree last year during Christmas, and so I'm just going to pop that into kind of my little spaces here, and I'm going to end up adding witch legs to this too, as if we are boiling that witch. So anyway, now this is green tulle left over from last year's Christmas. Believe it or not, you guys, I didn't ever use this. It's kind of that snowflake tulle. It comes where you're going to find the Dollar Tree Deco Mesh, but I thought that this was perfect to kind of wrap in between. So it's kind of like the little white snowball things are like the bubbles, and the green part is what the witch is brewing. So I feel like I'm pulling it off for the most part. Hey, it's gonna look a little crafty, but it was kind of fun to do. And if you guys have an old garden planter and some little snowballs and some, you know, green something bibbly bob, then you guys will be good to go with this. Now, as I kind of wrapped it in, I didn't have to have any hot glue, but I did kind of like have to use my scissors to kind of poke it in. And it did take 2 complete rolls of this. And I will tell you that Dollar Tree is setting this out already for it in their Christmas stash. So if you guys have not been to Dollar Tree recently, I picked up some Christmas goodies. I'm going to share that with you guys next week. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. It's just going to be so exciting and fun. And yes, I already have one of my Christmas trees down, believe it or not. So anyway, just continue to pop your little tool in, get it kind of nice and secure in there, and you can reinforce with hot glue and some little bibbly bob vase fillers over there as well. And that's just kind of puff it up. Now the next thing I wanted to do was just take my little witch legs, and these are just the Dollar Tree $1 witch legs, and you cut them apart, and that gives like this nylon stocking, and then you can kind of push some little this is just stuffing from one of my pillows into your witch legs. And then you can take a shish kebab stick and run that down inside of it, and then pop that in. So I'm just taking the shish kebab stick, I'm going to run it down inside my witch legs, hot glue my little witch leg here, and then pop it into my cauldron. Now, I will tell you that the witch leg is made out of felt, or the end of the boot is made out of felt, so it's kind of floppy. So I'm going to share with you guys how we're going to fix that. We're going to take another little shish kebab stick, wrap it with some Halloween ribbon, and then pop that up behind the little boot. and I kind of was a little sloppy with this part. I'll totally admit that, but it was still super fun, and it made our little witch leg stand up. And if it's facing out in your display, I don't think it's a big deal at all, but I thought this was such a super fun idea. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this, but look, our witch landed in our cauldron, and oh my goodness, so fun and fabulous on a total budget. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can take those large Dollar Tree signs and make a door hanger. This is super easy. You just take a mini wreath, you clip the little original hanger off, and then you zip tie the mini wreath to the top of the door hanger. And I just had this idea today, and I wasn't for sure if it was going to work, but it actually came out. So what you want to do next is you want to cut some deco mesh, and it's kind of nice with this project. You only need 2 rolls of that Dollar Tree deco mesh. You're going to cut it into 12-inch strips, and go ahead and pre-cut it all. That way you can just roll it up and you'll be good to go. Now, I love to throw mine into one of the little Dollar Tree laundry baskets. That keeps it separate from collecting things off of the floor, and it allows you just to kind of pull from it, because mesh can kind of have a tendency to stick to everything. And I always have like a lot of gluey on my craft table, so that's just what I do. Anyway, so you're going to take your mesh and you're going to roll it into little curlicues or burritos or whatnot, and you're going to do 3 pieces of it and then just pinch them together in between your fingers. So this is super easy, you guys. I love mesh. I'm like a 90s girl, big bows, all that kind of stuff, and so I'm down with some puffiness. I think it just makes things look really cute. In my opinion, I know a lot of people are minimalists, but for me, this is what I love. And I think holidays are the perfect time to be a little bit puffy and a little bit bowy. So I'm taking that zip tie, and I'm just going to zip tie the mesh to the side of the little wreath thing, and you just want to take it and fill it up. So I kind of just, smooshed it down and then added in another set, and so you just keep doing that. You take 3 pieces of the mesh, roll them into curlicues, pinch them together, and then just use a zip tie. You can also use pipe cleaners. Recently I've been using zip ties because that's what I have on hand, and then you can just kind of fill out your little sign or little door hanger here. So super easy peasy, and I think it comes out really fun. And think about how many of these large Dollar Tree signs you guys probably have. If you have a little Etsy shop or you like to do craft shows, this might be a fun thing, because it's not something I don't think I've ever seen, and it really stayed on there really well. And I'm always wondering how to make, a good door hanger. So I think Dollar Tree has a lot of really great signs. And so hopefully this will be something you guys can put into your crafting arsenal and use, and maybe make for friends or neighbors, or just make something cute for your house. So continue to use both those full rolls of mesh. And then what you can do next, if you want to get super crazy like me, you can use your Easy Bow Maker, or just make a quick little Olivia bow, and you're just going to put it into the Easy Bow Maker at 6 inches across. That'll be 12 inches total on your bow. And I'm just using some of the Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm using black, orange, and then the orange pumpkin. And then I love the little candy corn one. I like the happy ribbon. I don't really like the spooky one. So this was, to me, the happiest Halloween ribbon that they had. But again, I'm just going 6 inches across. You can start making your bow a little bit smaller as it goes in. That's going to give you more of like a staggered look. I'm doing more of like a stacked bow that's going to be really full and fluffy. Now, hey, you guys, don't forget to take and dovetail your ends with your scissors. So you just cut like a little triangle right there. And again, just continue to add ribbon, dig into your stash, have fun with it. It doesn't even necessarily have to be all Halloween ribbon. You could mix in one Halloween and then some burlap, just make it super cute. Or you could just do a simple little easy bow. My bow did get a little bit crazy. It got really big. I looked back on the video and I was like, wow, that bow got super big. But I love big bows and I cannot lie. So there's that, guys. Okay, so this is the last little string here, or piece of ribbon that I'm going to push down into here, and then you just want to trim it off. Don't forget to dovetail those ends on either side, and then you can pull your little bow off, And there you guys have your super adorable bow. Oh my goodness, I love big bows. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a zip tie and I'm going to kind of dig down in between the mesh and find one of the little wreath prongs, because I really want this to attach down inside of it. I don't want it to be puffing outside of the mesh. You want your bow to be kind of dropped down inside of it, and then you want to give your bow a really, really good fluffing. You know, play with the ribbons and the tails and all that. Now, for me, I decided to add a little bit more ribbon. Of course, you guys know me. So I used 3 of the coordinating ribbons that were in my bow, and I just kind of cut them to where they were going to kind of cascade down and around the top part of the beware sign. So I'm pinching them together up at the top, and I actually just cut a slit in all 3 bows, and I used a zip tie to attach those bows, and you can kind of pull them down and cascade them off to the side. And then what I'm going to do is add just like a little witch sign on there, or a skeleton, I can't remember, just one of the little signs that they have. And then I took this black ribbon, this is the black sparkly ribbon, and I just tied that on there. And that way, again, you guys can kind of play with it and rearrange it a little bit and just kind of give it a little bit of a fluff it up, I guess is what you would say. So there you guys have that. Okay. And then I did add my little sign. It says the witch is in. Love that. And I'm just tying it off here. And then, of course, I had to add one more thing. I found these really cute little witch hats, and the witch hats don't seem to stick super great to the ends, but I did get one to kind of poke down into there, and then I just took the other ones off their sticks and glued them in to kind of that little spot there. So fun and fabulous on a total budget, and wow, it would be a really fun thing to put on a door or next to a mantle or make for a neighbor, just to give, or your classroom, you know, just to give it kind of that wreathy feel without going too over the top on a wreath. So I hope you guys are inspired and are loving it. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how you can make kind of a fancy, cute little sign using one of these Dollar Tree wooden pieces. So I'm just taking a can of black spray paint, and I only needed to really give it 1 coat of spray paint. Now you guys could get really intricate and paint it all kinds of cool colors, but I just decided to go with black, and then I'm going to use this black and white striped paper as the backdrop. Kind of give it just like a little bit more of a spooky feel, or like that Beetlejuice, Mackenzie Childs feel, I guess, which is perfect for Halloween. So I'm taking my little craft paper here, and I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to trim that out, and then I'm going to hot glue it to the front of that piece of cardboard that came in the original picture frame insert. Now you guys could really use any picture frame that you have on hand. I just had this, and I just thought it would be perfect for it because I didn't really need anything with glass. So I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue that keeps that paper kind of from sliding around. You could also just use an Elmer's glue stick. That would work too. And this craft is so super easy, you guys. You guys could do this with your kiddos, or just whatever suits your fancy. I always wonder what to do with those wood pieces, and I just thought this was such a fun idea. It's almost making like a little 3D kind of pop out effect or something. Maybe not 3D, but anyway, you guys kind of get the drift. So I'm just going to add a couple little dabs of hot glue, and I'm going to pop that onto the front of the frame, and voila, we have a fun little fabulous piece here. Now I decided to go one step further and add this little haunted house mini sign. These are coming in a 2-pack in the Dollar Tree Halloween section. I just hot glued that to the front of this, and bam, we have this fun and fabulous little piece on a total budget. It looks like something you guys would pick up at TJ Maxx or Hobby Lobby, and we made it for a couple bucks, and you guys could totally customize this. You could even put like your family last name on it or something and make it look kind of haunted house spooky. So as always, you guys comment and let me know what's your favorite DIY in this video, and which one will you be recreating. And I need to know, this is a secret question for this video, what is your favorite trick-or-treat candy? Okay, always when I took my kiddos trick-or-treating, I love to steal like their Twizzlers or some of their chocolate pieces. They were so delicious. You guys drop that comment down below. It'll help you enter that $100 giveaway. You guys have to know that I popped in this cute little clip of Benji Bear. There he is, just chilling out, you guys. He had a big day of crafting, and so he wanted to hang out with Mom in the studio. So I love y'all. Say hi to Benji Bear.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you're new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you all how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Listen, you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Hey, if you need more fall decorating and inspiration, go check out the rest of my I Love Fall series. I'm going to link it in the playlist down below for you guys. I'm also doing a $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway, so don't forget to listen for that secret question in my video so you guys can enter to win that. And also pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I have a free little group page if you guys are brave enough to post photos of your home decor and DIY projects over there. Also, you guys can subscribe to this YouTube channel and punch that bell. It will update you every time I post a new video. I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube, and I love to kind of hang out with you guys in the comment section the morning that I post. So thank you guys again for being here. I love y'all so, so much. I just want to encourage you guys to keep up that good work, plugging in those glue guns and putting one foot in front of the other. Listen, I know we're all on a different journey, and sometimes for me, just crafting is total therapy. So if you guys are there with me, I just want to encourage you guys to give yourself some grace. So I love you guys again. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. And we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.